Ben, halfway through the comp, what have you made to our start?
Firstly, it's been a good one, and we haven't really clicked to the best of our ability so far, and that's in my time at Worcester, where we had 2 years of being a very good white ball side, making finals days. We won games which we shouldn't have, which we did at Durham, and arguably at Yorkshire as well. And if you're winning games and you're not playing your best cricket, it stands us in good stead for the back end of this tournament.
Yeah, I was going to mention that, the Durham one in particular, about maybe not quite at our best, but the sign of champions that you find a way to win. Is it fair to say there's plenty more to come from this team?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the team dynamic, I do firmly believe that if you scrap for every win, it stands us in good stead. Never give up sort of attitude. Yes, we had 140 on the board at Durham, but it felt like if we started well, we could apply pressure and win the game. And like I said before, it's a sign of a good team when you're scrapping wins like that, and Yorkshire as well.
You talk about the fighting spirit there. Is that the aspect that's impressed you most about the team?
Yeah, absolutely. And we haven't clicked as a batting unit as such, but we've scrapped to a total which we could defend. The most recent game comes to mind where we just scrapped to get a score. Rishi played unbelievably well, and we fielded like hell, scrapped for every run, and that's how you get across the line in T20 cricket. Yes, we've got a bit of momentum, but it is genuinely exciting that when we do click as this 11, hopefully we can entertain the crowd and, most importantly, get to the back end of this tournament in qualifying positions.
We've had 3 wins from our last 4. Maybe the introduction of spin has helped with that, with Lewis Goldsworthy as well. What do you think's been, the impressive factors amongst those 3?
Goldie's been very impressive. He reminds me a lot of Brett Dole in terms of quite a low arm, skiddy, quite hard to get under. But he's bowled in some tricky times as well when batters have come after him, and he's handled the pressure extremely well, especially coming into a side on loan like I did last year. You want to impress. There's a bit of nerves flying around, and he's been a great addition to our side. Another
person you mentioned that's helped set up wins for the team, Rishi Patel, the way he's played up top, which has made it easier, hasn't it, for the middle order to come in when that platform's been set?
Absolutely. He's been Mr. Consistent across the whole competition so far, leading run scorer. And we don't want him to change anything. He doesn't need to take the game on even further. He just needs to keep doing what he's doing, and us as a collective need to fire around him. And that's when we'll get close to 200 and start beating teams by 40, 50 run margin.
Talk about being halfway through this competition. You're also now halfway through your first year, full season as a Leicestershire player. How much are you enjoying being part of the Foxes?
Loving it, mate. I'm enjoying the wickets here to bat on. I'm not enjoying them to keep on. But the lads as a collective, the coaching staff, I've really enjoyed my time so far, and it's genuinely looking forward to the next 2.5 years. But in the short term, it's an exciting season. We're joint second in T20, and we're in the fight for Championship cricket as well. And then, so it's just an exciting time as a club that we're in the right positions halfway through the year to be able to get qualifying in T20 and promotion in Championship.
And heading into this final game now before a bit of a break in the blast, in 3rd place as the points sit at the moment, how important is it to take a win into that break?
Certainly for momentum. We are, like you said, we've 3 wins from 4. We've got a bit of momentum behind us. If we win on Friday night, we can take a bit of momentum into red ball cricket on Sunday down at Sussex, which is always a good trip, one that the lads always look forward to. But it's just that confidence. You just roll week on week with a bit of confidence rather than looking around, everyone in lack of form. So we're in a good spot.